Right, Alan, a 5-3 loss today, but a very entertaining game. What do you take away from that?
I think we take away from it mistakes.
Yeah.
You play against top teams or say good teams, they'll concede goals if we give it away. Do you know? In spells, really good. In spells, not so good. And some spells where we've got to probably defend better, and concede 5 goals. I'll take the fault for the last goal because we thought I looked at the clock and I thought we're in the last 45 seconds. Let's put Caleb up there, see if he scores goals, and it showed that he didn't.
Yeah, were you especially disappointed with how the team came out after half time? Obviously conceded 2 goals within 5 minutes. Was that pretty gutting, having managed to get into half time?
Yeah, I think also especially going on and leading the first half. Then it was a goal which we look back at it. I think we could have done a lot better for it. Then second half, you got to come out. If they are on the offensive, we've got to defend better. Cut back, and somebody should be there. It should be either second centre half, or it should be like our number 6, the midfield player, should be tracking, should be covering that position.
Yeah, but your team showed some real quality to make the game a game towards the end there, really, which didn't feel like it was happening after sort of 60 minutes or so. How pleased were you with that response sort of later?
Yeah, so pleased. We say we've got starters and we've got finishers who come on. We know it's a squad game these days.
Yeah.
So they came on, they had impact. We showed a bit of energy, and we actually said after the game, if we play with loads of energy, and you win your individual duels, it's good, And also we've got to say the crowd like the 12th man, and say near the end they're urging us forward. I heard them shout when Kelly went up. They started shouting, and they're probably booing when they scored. It's my fault.
Yeah. I know you spoke about the crowd that was going to be here when you spoke to my colleagues on Tuesday. How pleasing was it to see that many people?
Oh, it's fantastic. Even on a night like this, I think more tickets were sold. Some fans probably didn't turn up because of the weather, which you can understand.
Yeah.
But no, hopefully they've gone away seeing a great game of football. 8 goals in it. We wish, of course, we got the result, but we haven't. But we'll have to learn from it. And we look forward to our game again a week on Monday at Reading.
Yeah, how good has it been for your players to have a couple of games within a short space of each other? Does it feel now like they're a bit more used to playing in this sort of environment?
It's been fantastic. This is my 10th season now, and it's the first time we've had double header really in a week at Carrow Road. So it's really, really good.
Yeah, do you think there's any chance they now feel a bit of a bump from going from here to now some of the training grounds around some of the lower league clubs? I
think it's about attitude. Doesn't matter where you play, your attitude, your concentration should be exactly the same, and we'll drive it and make sure it is.
Yeah, you mentioned the fact that Norwich went in front 1-0. Errol Mundell-Smith scored that goal, having scored obviously against Prague on Tuesday as well. How pleased have you been with his contribution?
Yeah, we've been saying to him he's been playing down the middle. So early in the pre-season and in the season, he was playing a little bit wider. Yeah. So he's taken it with both hands. He's gone down the middle. He's scored in 3 games, and he's still got a lot to work on. His hold-up play, But we say to him, run forward, and he's been running forward in the box, and he's taking his goals well. Yeah,
where do you see as his best position right now? Obviously, we've seen him play out wide previously, as you mentioned. He's been playing through the middle. Where do you see him sort of now?
I think he can play say both roles. Yeah. But if you look at him, he's played down the middle. He's scored goals. Yeah. So I think that says it for itself. But we only played 1 up top. We used to play 2 up top, so they used to play 2. So the strikers and the forward players are battling for that one central spot. But they all can play out wide as well. Yeah,
I also wanted to ask you about Elliot Miles, somebody who obviously has been training with the first team a lot, been in those match day squads, somebody you've worked with a lot. What sort of talent have Norwich got in their hands there?
Oh, there's a lot of talent in the club. You got the Elliot, you got Gage with the first team. Yeah. And even saying like the lads who played today, you got Brad Hills. They're still come through the academy, which is really good. And they're only 21. They're still eligible to play for the 21s, but it's all about just keep working. You play with the first team, like Johanna says. You've got to have the right mentality. You've got to have the right attitude. It's just working all the time to make it improve every single day.
How good is it for the players who are still in and around the 21s to see some of their teammates and former teammates playing in the first team? Do you think that gives them a bit of extra incentive to work hard because they know that the carrot's there?
Oh, definitely. There's a pathway. There's a pathway now. And if you work hard enough, you show dedication, not just on the football side, the fitness side, the strength side, everything you work on, and especially at a football club like Norwich, they've seen, ever since I've been here, the pathway, and a lot of the academy players have gone on to have great careers and great moves.
Yeah, have you noticed an added focus on sort of young players since Johannes has come in and since Ben's come in? They've spoken a lot about the importance of that pathway. Can you feel those changes behind the scenes?
Oh, I think you can see it. You look at it, say Kel on Saturday played up, the average age of the team has gone down. Do you know what I mean? So it gives an opportunity for the young players, but they've got to earn it. They've got to earn it and work hard for it. Do you know what I mean? It's not going to be given to them on a plate. They've got to earn it to get into the first team squad. Then they've got to get into the team, and then they've got to stay in the team as well.
That's brilliant.